nice. And
yeah, how was your run?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I ran for like 50 minutes, which was good.
Oh wow.
Oh,
that's long.
Why can't I see my face? Why isn't the camera working?
Oh, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
I have to switch. Let me give me a second. I'll come back. Camera will work. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hi. You'll see me soon.
Yeah, so it was pretty good. What about you guys?
Good. I took it after I talked to you. I took a modern dance class online.
Oh, hell yeah.
I liked it. With modern dance, it's such a crapshoot in terms of like if you'll like the teacher's movement, because modern dance is just like so expansive. But I liked her movement.
Nice.
And then I had dinner with my parents, and we've been watching The Last Dance, the Chicago Bulls documentary.
Oh, that's a constant thing. It's happening each.
It's like a 10-part documentary, and I've gotten so into basketball. I have been watching full basketball games on YouTube.
Really?
Wow. And I'm like, when's the game gonna come back?
Oh my god. I'm like, should I date you? So
I'm like transformed. Documentaries can really change me. After I saw Free Solo, I spent an entire weekend watching climbing documentaries.
Wow, that
Free Solo?
Right.
You're so angry.
It's gonna take a few. So now you can't hear. You shouldn't be able to hear me. I'm muted.
They're probably still climbing. Like, you could probably still climb during the quarantine, I guess.
Okay, so that's how it's done.
Wait, maybe hold on.
If you guys want to go ahead and share on our page now or on my page, you'll see it streaming, and you can just
Okay.
share it. And then when I pop back off, I'm gonna mute us all. You can still talk, but no one will hear you.
Oh, yay.
Okay, I'll be back.
Like, and then your page.
Am I still frozen?
No,
No, I think you're good
no,
now.
you're good.
Okay. Jeez.
Is it good?
Or
Who are you waiting for, Maggie?
Yeah.
A couple
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, what's the vibe?
Yeah, just laugh and clap and stuff and whatever. Laugh it up.
I'm ready to laugh it up.
I wonder.
Good to go, Maggie? Oh, did we lose her again?
Are we good?
Yeah, are you good to go?
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Hi, SallyAnn. Welcome to Laugh Hard. Oh my gosh, it's Monday night. How's everybody's quarantine going? Good. Great. So just so you know, we have a great lineup tonight. We've got a lot of great comics. all of whom would be performing all over the city tonight if it weren't for quarantine. So if you want to help us out, this is our Venmo. Venmo at show us some love because we're doing this for free because we love it, right? Anyway, so I'm having a good quarantine. Been reading a lot, which is good. I never read, and now I'm excellent. I realized this, and it's called My. Oh my God. I absolutely love it. I'm like, this should be published. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I'm waiting. Am I frozen? Am I good now?
Go frozen. Now you're good.
I'm frozen? Okay, not frozen.
Okay.
Okay, great. I've also been on social media a lot, which is crazy. I hate it. Anybody else? Oh my God. It's ruining my life. That said, I do have 4 fake Instagrams and 4 fake Twitters, all designed to like my main Instagram and Twitter, okay? So if you ever see a ha ha ha, Maggie, you're amazing, that's probably from me, okay? Another thing that I've been doing is hanging with my roommates, which is kind of new, you know? So this is an impression of me hanging with my roommates during quarantine. So what are your names? So I'm learning their names. This is crazy. They do have names. It's wonderful. A little bit before quarantine, I was going through a breakup. Fabulous. Thriving now. But yeah, it's crazy because when we broke up, he started crying. So I started taking pictures of him. Great. And now on my ceiling, Men Do Care. It's a project I'm working on called Men Do Care. But tell me if you guys think this is a red flag in relationship, right? So 2 years into our relationship, my ex goes, finally, we're bonding. Right after he made me try cocaine, okay? Kind of scary. But you know, I've been trying to be like confident since then. I think I'm a pretty fuckable woman. Really interested. I say that because I'm a woman that's black. You know what I mean? That's kind of all I need to be right. She's breathing. Somebody fuck her. Maybe this is dark. Okay, but I'm starting to actually doubt how fuckable I am because I have this memory that keeps coming back to me in the cold. I go out, this is the memory. I go out to dinner with one of my really good friends who is a model, okay? And we sit down and then this man comes over to us and he turns to her and goes, excuse me, miss, sorry to interrupt, but you were the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And then he turns to me and goes, good afternoon. Pretty rough. I guess I'm doubting how gorgeous I am. But that said, I really live for attention from guys. It's like I just eat it up, man. It's my life, okay? And even in my subconscious, I live for it. I have to hang out with this hot guy, and in the my mouth face, crazy, right? And then even in the dream, with a gaping, bleeding hole in my face, I still say, "So do you want to hang out?" That was fucked up. Pretty fucked. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about my family. It's crazy because my dad is really poor. Isn't that crazy? he has no money. And he told me growing up, like, two things. He was like, there's only two things that matter in life. Number one, it doesn't matter what people think of you. And number two, it doesn't matter what you look like. And as I've grown up, I realized that those are actually the only two things that do matter in life. That's why he's poor and ugly. I don't know. Yeah, what else can I talk about with you guys? I used to do, I consider myself an artist. No, I'm also an artist. Some people are like, you're not an artist. And I'm like, actually, I bleed on my sheets every month. So, yeah. Okay. But, yeah, I'm also a poet. I do a lot of stuff. I have a theater degree, which is a lot like having no degree. It's the same. Having a theater degree, it doesn't necessarily turn you into a professional actor, but it does turn you into a bisexual who loves to cry, all right? Yeah, so I've been feeling kind of artistic, which is good, and reading a lot. And what was I going to say? I used to do a lot of improv, but I had to quit because I hate listening. And just can't help. People are like, we're on the moon. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, Brad. I don't want to be on this team. Anyway, one last little weird thing. One guy I was talking to recently was like, one of the things that made you're just so unstable. Like, wow. So great. I'm honored. Yeah, so that's just a little side note. But anyway, and then we'll get the show on the road, baby. I used to have a part-time job before I lived off unemployment, which is my actual dream come true. I used to have this part-time job where I taught boys drama. Yeah, I was in the classroom. That's right. and I think of myself like a young thing, and I always found with me. Like, we're just going, I'm like, I don't have time for these mind games, little Jimmy. Oh God, am I frozen right now?
You were.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I fucked all the middle school boys. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, all right. Let's get the show on the road. I'm so excited. We have a lot of great female comics tonight. Again, just as a reminder, this is our Venmo at Talk Hard. So show us some love. This first comic is so amazing. You're gonna love her. She hosted last week, and she's also, as she mentioned last week, she's on the board. And, you can see her on MTV's Wild and Out. Guys, she's so hilarious. Give it up for Maddy Smith.
You're frozen, Maddy. I mean, not frozen. You're muted.
You're muted.
Hey, okay, tell me again. What the hell is up? Thank you, Maggie, for hosting. There was a little bit of freezing in your set, but we're all women, so we just laughed where we thought the punchline was. We were like, oh, yeah. Whereas a man would be like, oh, Maggie, yeah, you're freezing. Appropriately, and I think that's very zen of us. I'm happy to be here. Let me take a look at the cool thing about doing stand-up is you can have your notes in front of you. Oh, it's so unprofessional. I love it. Okay, I'll tell you this much: I'm getting very comfortable in quarantine, just like Maggie is. I'm collecting unemployment. I don't wear pants. It's amazing. I'll tell you this much. When New York City reopens, that's when you will find me protesting at City Hall. That's for me. Good time. Let us sleep, okay? Imagine protesting to do activities. What the hell? Oh my God. I'm 6 years old. I haven't had a break in 28 years. This is amazing. I've been ordering a lot of clothes. Have you guys been online shopping lately?
Yes.
But there's a risk, right? Because it takes a long time to ship. I ordered a bunch of clothes, and then the time that it took to ship, I gained 10 pounds. Now, when I order clothes, I just order 2 sizes up, just to be safe. It's really awful. It took so much work to put on jeans the other day that actually by the time they were on, they finally fit. So that was a little bit of cardio there. Jeans. I'm 28. You guys, anyone here exactly 28? Maggie's 28. No, 27? You 28?
That's
You 27?
me?
Yeah.
28. 28.
Okay. Jess, how old are you?
26.
Oh my God.
Imagine being 26.
I'm really trying to hang on to it. It's slowly being lost.
Yeah, during quarantine. I have a theory. I think that we should all agree not to have age during quarantine. I entered at 28. I will come out at 28. Okay? In 4 months, not 28 and 9 months. Okay? We can all agree to that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't think 20.
Oh, you're freezing.
Oh no.
Was I frozen for a second?
Yeah, you're good now.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
My fucking boyfriend's streaming every video game right now. It's hard. Okay. But anywho, so I just turned 28, and yeah, I didn't think it was old, but I went to a party not recently. This was a year ago. This joke was and I told this girl I was 28, and she looked at me and said the worst words I could hear, which were, "Oh my God, but you look amazing." Oh, dude, my head like turned around on its neck. I was like, what the fuck? First of all, you look amazing. The but implies that I'm at an age where I shouldn't look amazing. Also, I'm 28. Why wouldn't I? Wrinkles come with hardship, okay? Look at my dad, 2 divorces. He looks like someone put a pair of khakis on a raisin. 28-year-old, they look amazing, would be like if a toddler came up to me and was like, I'm 3. And I was like, but you're so thin. I do get jealous of children. Don't you guys get jealous of kids? They don't even know what calories are. Oh, my God. If I could go back in time, I would prevent myself from finding out what a calorie is. Do you guys find out? Oh, it's so, and then you find out how much is in food. Oh, worst day ever. I'm sad that I'm still in my 20s, but I got really bad titties. Anyone here got bad titties? Clap if you get bad titties. I know there's only a few of us. Sarah's clapping. It's Jess is laughing at every joke because she's 26. She knows she has the perk. You guys watch Normal People on Hulu? Those are like little titties. Oh my God, those are little. That's what's in style too. When I was growing up, it was like big tits, and that's what I got. But what's in style now is like little like, and that's the noise I wish my boobs would make, like when I take my bra off. Like you feel like Baked by Melissa, you know, like Baked by Red Velvet. But mine are like, oh, when I bend over to get something, my boobs are like, hey, can I grab that from you? And I feel like I would get edited out of a Girls Gone Wild video. And that's the DeVry University of porn. Crushing it. It doesn't matter though, because like, you know, guys, they love boobs. You could, every dude is like, Maddie, boobs are boobs. Ah, man. I forgot how to do stand-up. Oh, man. I got a lot of dudes I know are like, yeah, I've been writing a lot of new material. It sucks I can't work it out on stage. I'm like, you're a sociopath. Writing new material? Oh, my God. Go kill yourself. Okay. Anywho, I'll do one more, then I'll skedaddle. I don't know, Maggie, if this has been 1 minute or 80, so I apologize ahead of time. Yep. Thanks. Kim, your shelves are so stocked.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is that a top shelf? Is that a top shelf?
They're ladder shelves. They're nightstands.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Molly's room is so clean. What the hell? Where do you live?
I'm with my parents in Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland.
So yeah.
I live in garbage. There's garbage everywhere. We just bought like 80 cans of seltzer, and now there's empty cans all over the entire apartment. Okay, so my boyfriend is older than me. My boyfriend makes a lot more money than me. It's fucking awesome. Highly recommend. Susan B. Anthony can suck my dick. Okay. A long time I was like, I'm financially fine, and then I started dating him, and I was like, oh my god, what a change, right? But when you make more money, or when you date someone who makes a lot more money than you have to pretend like you want to help pay for things, right? You have to just like build morale in the relationship. And one of the tricks I like to use is whenever we go to a restaurant and the bill comes, I like to pretend that I'm reaching for my purse to get my wallet. Have you guys ever done this? When the bill reaches the table, you're like, wait, let me, and you go down for it. You do the lean, like really exaggerated. And then if he doesn't see you, you have to go back again. Wait, let me. So finally he's like, don't worry about it. I got it. It's all about the effort, though, you know? And I don't feel bad. I've saved a lot of money doing this. I don't feel bad because guys do the same thing during sex, right? After they come, they're like, wait, let me, don't worry. You'll get me next time. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to all of you.
Give it up for Maddy Smith. All right, amazing. Oh, I love your discussing tits. I think we have similar breasts, Maddy. I don't know if I have the we should each other once. I don't know if you have the baloney fade out. Does anyone else have that? Like the big pink fade out? The baloney fade out is what we call it.
They're so pink.
Pink. Oh my god, I did a show once and this guy brought me up and he was like, I think she's got pink nips, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's a show full of happening. Anyway, was that depressing? All right. Anyway, let's move on. I'm so excited for this next comedian. She's also on the board. Love it. She's awesome. She does the show every week, and you can see her performing all over the city, pre-quarantine and post-quarantine. She's hilarious. You'll love her. Oh, and by the way, again, this is our Venmo. Talk Hard, so give it up for Talk Hard, and give it up for your next comedian, Sarah Garner. Yeah.
Oh my god, hi. What the fuck? I'm so bored. I don't know. Not like quarantine is boring. I need to like get drunk and fuck some shit up. Like I haven't done that in too long. Like today I got drunk and I realized that when you open my living room window and you sit on the ledge, it feels like you're outside, and it also feels like you might fall off, which is probably the most fun thing that I'll do this whole time. I don't know. I feel great. It's fine. I'm doing okay. I'm quarantining with my girlfriend. Yay. Yeah, that's right. I am a gay, and now that we hate Ellen, I'm just gonna propose myself to be everybody's favorite lesbian. Okay. Spread the word. Okay. I'm so fun and nice, and I care about people. I just don't have money, you know. Make me your replacement. No, I'm quarantining with my girlfriend. Guys, we're on the same cycle now. What a big development. I feel like that's lesbian common law, you know? Like that, we're now recognized as a married couple because of that. That's what they do at City Hall. She's going to kill me. I think she's watching in the other room. Don't kill me. I'm so bored. I've been talking to my family a lot. Has anyone else been talking to their family more than they normally do? I'm not quarantining with them because I don't want to get them sick, and I also don't want to be with them that long. But I've been talking to I've been FaceTiming my whole family a lot, and that's been fun. My parents are both therapists. Which is a great time. People always ask me when they hear that my parents are both therapists, they're like, oh my god, like, what was that like? Like, did they do therapy on you growing up? And I'm like, no, I have to pay for it like everybody else. that just sucks. That is so expensive. It's like really expensive to not want to die every day, you know? But you guys should all keep wanting to die every day because it's the family business. And if it wants an inheritance, okay? She's poor. I don't know, like the audacity. Look, okay, my dad's like a famous psychologist because like really, like if you could choose for him to choose to be famous at anything, he chose to be a fucking famous psychologist, right? That's rude. That's a rude choice, you know? I could be drinking mimosas with like one of the Hadids right now, but no. Supposed to be like a famous psychologist, and so here I am. I'm fine though. He's a famous psychologist. But the thing about he's a famous psychologist, and he's famous because he wrote the test that you take to diagnose people with eating disorders. Do you like, if you know, have an eating disorder, like you go to the doctor, they make you like take a little questionnaire, and they're like, congrats, you're bulimic. Okay, he wrote that test, and that's why he's famous. Guys, I took it. I got an A for anorexia, but it's fine now. I'm good now. He's so proud. Okay. The other thing about having therapist parents, when you have therapist parents, everybody that you meet has a diagnosis. Everyone, right? It's like my weird uncle. He has autism spectrum disorder. My assful grandfather, he has narcissistic personality disorder. My diagnosis is kind of interesting. It's, Sarah, you were such a good baby. Why are you such a bitch now? I couldn't find it in the DSM. Could anybody? I don't know. I couldn't find it. But I have it. Okay. That's great. I could have quarantined with my family. They asked me to. I didn't really want to. I was just home not too long ago because my dad got married recently. Yeah. That's the reaction it deserves. It's his third marriage and he's 73. So, I don't know. Like, at a certain point, aren't you just, like, spending money? Doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. Like, that's my money, okay? My money. It's fine. It's, like, pretty fucking rude for my dad to get married 3 times before I can get married once. It doesn't seem fair. Whatever. So he's newly married. He's a newlywed. So he's been with his now wife for like 15 years. He met this woman when he was married to his second wife, who's like a really cool lady called my mom. We're over it. We didn't say that drunk into the microphone at the wedding or anything. Anyway, and so we thought that they were never going to get married. They were together for like 15 years. We like never thought that they were going to get married. And then last year at my cousin's wedding, which was a white trash wedding in Ohio, we'll talk about it later, she shows up with this giant ring on her finger. And we were like, fuck. Like, oh my God, what happened, right? Like, they're married, they're engaged, like, they got sick of talking about it, we don't know. So we do what any good family does. We got in the group chat and we started taking bets, right? Like, $50 on marriage, $100 on engagement, right? And then we never talked about it again, right? Because that's what a good family does. And then so 6 months later, my dad comes to New York when you could still come here and not die. And so my dad comes to New York. We get really drunk on margaritas one night. And he goes, hey, Sarah, I have something really important to ask you. And I was like, oh, no. And he goes, hey, is it okay if I marry my girlfriend? And I was like, oh, my God, Dad. I just lost $100. That's how we're married. Oh my God. Guys, this is the highlight of my week. Thanks so much. Give it up for Maggie.
Garner, everybody. Wow. That was amazing. That's crazy. dad is like still dating at 73. Wow, incredible. Good for him. I know you're like upset about it, but it's pretty like maybe he'll be the fourth. I don't know. Crazy. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep it rolling. This is our Venmo, just to remind you guys, at Talk Hard. So show some love. Doing this for free. The next comedian, she's a really good friend of mine. She has an amazing one-woman show called I'm Coming. Oh my God, so great. She's hilarious. Guys, give it up for Molly Brenner. Molly Brenner.
Hi. So yeah, I'm quarantined with my parents in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I live in the land of white trash, I guess. And yeah, it's I've been like learning a lot about my parents living here again. Like last night we were having dinner and Selena came up. Do you guys all know Selena, like the famous singer?
Yeah.
Who was killed. And my dad goes, Selena's dead? Like, seriously. And for anyone who doesn't know, Selena was killed in 1995. They made a movie that documented her death that Jennifer Lopez was nominated for awards for. So that's been really interesting. And yeah, like living with my parents again, I feel like I've simultaneously regressed back to childhood and advanced to old age. Like I'm like drawing simple, like I'm like doing simple art projects that a child would do, but I'm also like very entertained by birds. Like I can only handle so much screen time in a day, and like lately my eyes just like hit a limit, and so I've started just like drawing. And I drew that. I have one of the things that I drew the other day. I drew this robot. I'm going to show it.
Wow.
And isn't it good?
Yeah.
And I was really proud of it. And I like took it over to my mom and I was like, Mom, you like my drawing? And I just like so fully needed my mom's validation of my drawing. But then also we have this like bird feeder outside, and these finches come and eat from the bird feeder, and it is like a straight up blockbuster film to me. Like when these birds come around, like don't come talking to Molly. Like it's the highlight of my day. Birds are amazing. What else? Yeah, at the beginning of quarantine, I started drinking a lot of wine. Anyone else? Yeah, I was drinking red wine. Yeah, cheers. I was drinking red wine. Sorry, I haven't done a show in a while. I guess I just like laughed through my set now. Yeah, I was drinking red wine like every night of quarantine, and I was like, it was turning into like a slippery slope situation, and I was like, this can't continue. Like, I can't drink red wine every night of an indefinite quarantine. So I switched to white wine. And that's been great. Free tip. What else? Yeah, I'm working remotely. Is anyone else working remotely?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of us, if we should be so lucky. And yeah, honestly, I prefer it to working in the office. Not for like the reasons you might think, but because I had absolutely no friends in the office. I was just like a loner roaming the halls. Because like a while ago, I just started noticing that like every time I would get to know one of my coworkers, I would always be like, oops, shouldn't have. Made a terrible mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like coworkers are a unique breed of people. Like they always seem very nice and normal on the surface, but then as soon as you get just like one layer deeper, they're like, what'd you bring for lunch today? The Holocaust didn't happen. Want to hear something crazy? I don't work here. Know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I'm not having a lot of sex, right now, or the 10 years leading up to this quarantine. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I wasn't having a lot of sex before this, and now the option is like fully removed. And yeah, like just before the quarantine, I went for my annual physical at my doctor's office, and she was like, she's like doing all the things that you do, and then she's like, okay, it's time for the breast exam, and I was like, okay, can you pull my hair? Said no. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of a catch-22 because, like, on the one hand, I would love to be having more sex, but on the other hand, like, a lot of people are bad at it. I don't know if you guys have encountered any of them, but they're out there. I'll tell you. And I just like to take advantage of this pause to share kind of a PSA, before we all get back out there. If you're going to put your finger inside someone's vagina, you need to have a plan for what you're going to do in there. Like a lot of men that I've hooked up with, it feels like they meant to prepare more, but they ran out of time. So they're just like, fuck it, I'll do it live. So yeah. But yeah, now kind of the only option is porn. And luckily for me, pornography to me now is just any image of people touching. Like last night I masturbated to a picture of a handshake. And I plan on doing the same thing tonight. So yeah, that's my quarantine. And this was so fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Incredible drawing. I'm absolutely starstruck.
Yeah, what?
That was so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there it is again. Show the drawing again. Wow. There it is. Okay. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. We're going to keep going. This is our Venmo, @TalkHard. Show us some love if you can. Also, I wanted to say that the Outer Loop has other stuff going on as well, not just Talk Hard, or not just Laugh Hard, which is what we are, Laugh Hard. But on Thursdays, there's a show called Talk Hard, which you guys should check out, and that's like comedy and music and poetry and theater stuff, so that's really fun too. And some of the people on the show have done that show as well. There's also something called the Empathy Project. I hope I'm getting this right, but on May 30th, there's going to be this live theater event that Outer Loop is hosting called the Empathy Project. So tune in on May 30th for that, and you can go to their website for more information about that. But yeah, until then, we've got another comedian. So exciting. I'm so pumped for this next comic. She's hilarious. You can see her performing all over the city, all over Zoom. She's great. Guys, give it up for Jessica Saul.
Oh boy, I'm still 26. Okay. Maddie, I'm sorry I didn't raise my hand when you were asking who had long, ugly breasts. I used to, but I started birth control over this quarantine. Ew. Before I started birth control, my breasts were just like they were ugly before. They were just like two homeless men. They're like, nah, fuck it. After birth control, then I started taking birth control, and they were like, I might apply for a job. I'm looking at. Being on birth control during quarantine, it's been not so great because I was just having like a game show inside of my head that was just like, all right, are the tears coming from your hormones or the fact that you haven't received unemployment yet? And then I started to receive unemployment, and I was still crying. And then I stopped taking the birth control, so I'm like, I think that's just my personality. Sadness. I also am receiving unemployment. Maggie, isn't it the greatest thing ever? I'm like cheating though, because I have 10 hours of work that I'm still doing, but I'm getting unemployment. I feel like naughty every time I receive it. I just got like an extra mac and cheese from Panera, and I didn't know for it. Like, are you sure? Okay, it's fine. I do miss my jobs though, because I was working with kids before this, and I was working with 4-year-olds, and they used to make me feel smart all the time because they were always just like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Elbow." They're like, "Oh my god, I know what I'm like, stupid. And now I'm quarantined. I escaped New York a week ago. I'm quarantined in my boyfriend's parents' home in Connecticut on a lake, which sounds gross, so that's why I said it like that. They're very smart people, intelligent people. Every night at the dinner table is like Rachel Maddow live, which is intense. They get enraged a lot about politics, and I try to add to the conversation. I'm like, yeah, I get it, because some girl today went through all the steps on her Instagram about sourdough bread, and she didn't show the finished product, and that's the worst, right? We're in Connecticut. It's nice because there's a lake here. I'm seeing my boyfriend do the most manliest things. Like, he was chopping shit with an axe yesterday. I was like, where has this been? And I felt inside of the house, I felt like I was like a middle-aged woman watching. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck that pool boy. Like, that's how I felt. And then I realized I get to do it anyway. He's been fishing. I caught a fish yesterday, which was disgusting. I screamed and threw it back, which I wanted to be better about it, but I just I was like, I need to be I don't know, is there a feminist way to fucking fish? I don't know. I also, though, I got weird and I started to resent the fish yesterday because I feel like they don't know the pandemic's happening. Like, yeah, they're like unaffected. That's why I was like, you know, I'm gonna fucking catch this fish. He's not gonna know. Let's see, what else? We're quarantining together. We've been together for a bit, and I learned that I talk, like, when I get really stressed out, apparently I talk in my sleep. And the other night, he told me the next morning that I popped up in the middle of the night and I said, Jessica Saul, background? So that means that even in my wildest dreams, I'm still auditioning for backgrounds. My wildest dreams. Oh boy. I do miss, I don't know, I kind of miss work. I'm teaching like 10 hours a week though. And when you transfer teaching kids to like online, you see why they're so fucked up, because you see what's happening in the background. And there's just so many crying children in the background, which I hate that's a thing that like all fucked up people always have a baby crying in the background, but it's real. Maybe it's judgmental. Okay, let's see what else. All right, I'll try this. You ladies, did you ever grow up with Amelia Bedelia books? Who remembers? Yes. Sally remembers. Sarah remembers. Okay, beautiful. So, if y'all don't know, and you're watching, all four of you, Amelia Bedelia is this white maid, I guess. She goes into Wealthy's home, and she's just a fucking idiot, and she does all this shit wrong. They're like, here's the list of things to do. And so it's like, dress the chicken. So she like puts a dress on the chicken, and then they're like, draw the drapes, and she draws them, and she comes home and she's so excited to tell them that she did all this stuff, and the rich people are just like, you fucking stupid bitch, look what you did. You're fucking stupid, you bitch woman. And then she like made a pie, and they're like, never mind, we're fat and rich, we'll hire you back again and eat this pie. Which I think it's like so aggressive towards women that they make her such a victim like that. Like, oh, women are so stupid. So I started writing my own version, which is called Emilio Bedelio. All right? Yeah. So here's what happens. The woman of the house leaves a list of things to do, and then she leaves her number at the end of the list, and she said, Call me if you need anything. And then he just sends a dick pic. And that's how the book ends. What was it? What, 6 minutes? I don't know what's happening.
That was 6 minutes, but yeah.
I'm in a basement, so I wanted to keep it a bit comedy. Thank you so much for having me, everyone.
Give it up. Amazing. Oh my God, I'd buy that story in a minute. Incredible. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, this is our Venmo. We're desperate. Yeah, please. I'm so excited. We have 2 more comedians. They're both so great. This next comedian, who knows what she's going to do. She's amazing. Whoa. So funny. Performs all over the city, all over Zoom, just like we all do. But she's awesome. I'm really excited. Give it up for Kim Dinaro.
Oh boy, it's me all over Zoom. I'm gonna do some songs. So I have to be kind of quiet because I wrote this song because I fucking hate my neighbors and I've been complaining about them for this entire quarantine. I reported them to the building manager. I hate them so much. They're musical theater people. I feel like that's all I have to say, right? That's all I need to say. So I decided, after communicating with them in every way that I saw fit, which was not talking to them directly like a true blonde, I have written a song because that's the only language that they understand as musical theater people. So, please enjoy this song for neighbors. Okay. Hey, it's me, your downstairs neighbor. When you sing your opera warm-ups, it sounds like you're in labor. If corona could spread through sound, you could kill the whole building, guys. I can hear everything you say, sing, scream, or sanitize. I tried putting a note on the door saying, respect your neighbors, please. But then you spoiled Long Island brats, had a karaoke screeching dance competition, and now I'm please, shut the fuck up, or I'll hire Idina Menzel on Cameo to tell you to give up on your dreams. I will kill the dream you scream. Yes. I hate them deeply. We're on the theme of people that I hate. This next song is, so in this quarantine, I think we've all probably done a lot of self-discovery, self-reflection. I am like, I hate myself in life. And what I have discovered is that at my bar job, which I apparently am like bad at because I don't smile enough and suck enough dick, a guy hates me so much, a regular at the bar, that he complained to my boss using a fake email and a fake name so that he could still come there. And so I'm so mad about it. And I could just be like chill and zen and be like, I'm an adult and let it go, but I have not let it go. So here's a song for him. It's called Song for Mito. That's his real name, and I hope he dies. And this is a song for him. So here we go. I'm not a petty person, and I try not to hold a grudge. I'm highly forgiving, and if you say sorry, I won't judge. But the customer at the bar I work at who sent an email to my boss from a fake Gmail account he made strictly to complain about me, I hope you choke on 500,000 shit-covered, needle-filled, deep-fried bats. I hope you die from bats. I'm so sorry as your bartender that I didn't know I had to trip over my glitter tits like a mermaid Barbie on Glow. I was not aware that bartending required smiling through your ass, but trying to get a restaurant worker fired says a lot about your class. You have none. I want to funnel all the cockroaches and millipedes in the city directly into your asshole while you're sleeping on your mommy's titty. I will twist your tiny penis into a pretty bow and then wear it in my hair next time I do a Zoom comedy show. I hope that your complaint validated your your sad existence. I hope you cleanse your garbage spirit and jerked off your entitled persistence to stomp your little finance foot and scream when you don't get your way. Your life is so fucking boring that a bartender could ruin your day. If I ever see your stupid face with that facial hair that you can't grow, I'll twist your trashy gold chain necklace until your oxygen levels as low as your entire personality. You pathetic spoiled dumpster of an excuse of a man. I put a curse on you so that every woman you're attracted to sees you as a compost trash can. Haha. Yeah, I mean, like, other than that, I guess I'm not a petty person and I don't hold a grudge. I'm highly forgiving and I try not to judge. But if your name is Mito and you wrote that email to my boss, I'll put your ball sack in a blender and give the rest of you a toss directly into the East River. Bye, bitch. I hope you fucking die. So yeah, that's it for me. And if you know Mito, I'll give you his contact info. So.
Yay! Wow. Hilarious. Also lyrically profound. Wow. Mermaid on blow. I'm writing that down. Stealing that.
So that is my brand.
Unreal. Wow. Okay. This show is so fun. Are you guys having fun out there? Okay. One of the last times I'll do this, but please, if you can, give us money. At Chalk Card Venmo. Okay. Oh my God, we have reached the almost end of the show. So exciting. This next comedian. Wow. So hilarious. Sorry. The guy was just Michael was just texting me saying how much we've made, and it's a lot of money. Okay, so thanks to you guys out there. We're gonna be able to order some takeout. Thank you. This is exciting. Okay, our last comedian of the night. So funny. She performs all over. She's so great. I don't know what else to say about her besides the fact that she's so hilarious. Please give it up for SallyAnn Hall. SallyAnn Hall.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God, Maggie. Your introductions are the best. I feel I start masturbating right when you start, and I try to come before you're finished. Monday. I'm sitting in front of the piano. I won't be playing it for a while, so just like relax. I want to talk to you. I've been going. Who else has been going just over all of their past relationships in their heads? Mm-hmm. Woo! Right. So I'm in a happy relationship, but because I hate myself, I still think about about 7 years ago, this guy that I fucked once ghosted me. Okay, and here's how we did it. I was like, hey, do you want to hang out again? He pursued me for months, by the way. So I fuck him, and then I'm like, hey, we should hang out again. Do you want to hang out tonight? And he goes, I can't. I have the dentist tomorrow. That was the last fucking thing I ever heard from him. Okay, so here I am in quarantine, just being like, hey, how did that dentist go? What's this motherfucker been up to that's so much better than me, SallyAnn? So I look him up on Facebook because I'm stable, and I don't find his profile. I find a page with his name on it, followed by the letters R.I.P. Because he literally ghosted me. He's dead. He's fully deceased. I know. It was like, I saw that and was like, oh my God, I'm still pretty, right? That's what I can glean from this. It wasn't me. It was an untimely demise. So for all of you at home who are maybe not thinking great thoughts about me right now, I encourage you to take your emotions out of it for a second and let's look at the facts. He slept with me. He blew me off for the dentist. He died. Those are the facts. So using your deductive reasoning, you can logically conclude that that's what he gets. Fuck him. it was weird. It was hard. I don't know. It's very strange finding out that someone who's been inside of you is now in the ground. And you know what? That's only going to happen more. Like, your lovers aren't going to get more alive. We're just going to fuck more and more dead people as time goes on. And it changed the way I feel about dating. Because I remember I used to be like, oh, I'm afraid if I sleep with a guy on the first date that he'll ignore me. And, you know, now I'm like not afraid of that. Because he should be. Big time. How about a song?
Woo!
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Facebook, does anyone remember Facebook? I'm gonna turn you up. Oh.
Does anyone remember Facebook?
Sometimes I get friend. God damn it! Fuck. Shut up, Kim. Shut the fuck up.
I will not.
Who are these wacky characters that try to friend us on Facebook? Who are these people? These Facebook friend requests. Well, I may have made a little roster. I'm bad at piano. Person you met once at a bar and promised to keep in touch so hard. Now you have to get lunch in the day, sober. Oops. Hot girl from high school who skipped college to become a free spirit. But now it's just fine. No mutual friends, ma'am. How did you find me? No, you. But don't be bitter. There's always my Twitter @FunnySallyAnn. I will not follow back. Your boss you didn't recognize because you've never seen his eyes. Daring a smile, he looks different happy. I still hate him. Big bully from your middle school who made you cry, but now she thinks we're cool. Cause I'm a Libra, she's a Cancer survivor. Still a bitch. Oh, my Facebook friend request reminds me that my life's a mess. I don't care about your dog, your knee, or bike. But I'm friending you because I need the likes. I'm so sad, help. Someone you thought you were close to who clearly had unfriended you. And you're like, did you just friend me after unfriending me instead of telling me why you were mad? I didn't even know we were in a fight and we were talking about this in person, then instead of doing that, you decline. Fuck 'em. Some guy you slept with way back when who rated you 6 out of 10. Turns out he's also bi. Thanks for the message, Tyler. I'm fine. No. No music. Where do you all come from? I'm never bad. Don't send me scripts, please. Over my Facebook friend request, always expect me to impress, but you never give as much as you take from me. I mean, I will accept you, but if you comment without liking, I'll kill you in your sleep. But not quite done. Now I don't really know why I stay on here, but one thing I know for sure is that your script is bad. So bad, don't send me scripts. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my God! Thank you for having me. You were also wonderful, and I love doing this. It's the only thing that keeps me going.
Oh my God, god, amazing. Wait, I forgot to do this, but can everybody say their social media before we go? Maddie, what's your social media? Are you still here, Maddie? Did you go?
So
Maddie,
Maddy
you're
Smith.
muted.
So Maddy
So
Smith.
Maddy Smith, amazing, on Twitter and Instagram. Jessica, what's your social media?
At Better Call J Saul.
Amazing. Sarah.
Sarah Meowvelous, like cat, like meow.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sarah.
So good.
Twitter, Instagram.
Kim, what's your social media?
It's Kimber Din on
So
Twitter, and then
So good.
yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to do this. Wow. So embarrassing. SallyAnn, what's yours? Are you there?
She's funny Sally Ann on
Oh,
Instagram.
funny
and Twitter.
SallyAnn. Okay.
It's
And Molly. Molly, what's yours?
SallyAnn with Noe.
Perfect.
I am Molly_Brenner on Instagram and Molly Green Giant on Twitter.
Yay, we did it! Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. We've already raised a bunch of money, and I think more is coming in, so thank you so much. This is the Venmo one last time. And, you guys were great. Give it up for all the comics. This show happens every Monday at 8. Laugh hard, and then check out Talk Hard on Thursdays. Thank you guys, and have a great night.